Yeah, it's dormant. Oh god, I gotta stretch this arm. All right, we're live. Okay, cool. So, summary of last session was titled High Rollers because you spent your evening at Fortune's Wheel as you awaited your audience with the proprietor of said establishment. You did some gambling. You dealt with some raucous raucous showrunners. What was it? The Vecna impersonator doppelgangers. You dealt with and avoided a whole scene with a young white dragon who was in severe debt, and yeah, things just kind of panned out in your way. And as you ended up, oh, you also, I just have these written down. You have all of you had your own like suites in the casino, and we had, of course, Stock filtered himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Null ordered all the booze in order to then sell all the booze later on.
Right.
Eli just basically staked out the from the window and was watching the harmonium patrols in the square below. And Glow ordered the menu for food and asked the steam method waiter, or the imp waiter I think it was, to partake in the meal with them. Eli was the one who ended up paying off the dragon's debt. That's cool. That's nice. And you had an audience with the proprietor, the lovely owner of the of Fortune's Wheel, who informed you that they are, I guess you could say, a broker of information, and she was able to tell you, the lovely Kameshka, that she would be able to dig into and find out more about your current predicament, glitching that you are experiencing, if you do her a favor, of course, which is to find a accounting robot that has gone missing from her casino. This is a monodrone, is a type of clockwork automaton that has escaped / left the casino and has not returned. Vanished into the Outlands, and, well, she's too busy with the casino to track it down herself, and, well, this rogue accountant knows some sensitive information about her enterprises and also some of her powerful associates. This is going to be very important that she return, that Rome, R04M, returns right to the casino, is not, acquired by some other shifty hand. Kameshka assures you that, of course, this kind of seems a little bit fishy, but she gives you an immediate payment of 300 gold. So each of you gets 300 gold. He then presented you with a piece of lapis lazuli that is shaped and carved into an eye. He explained that it's a key to a portal that is located in the clerk's ward near the base of a gigantic statue of a rearing three-eyed horse. The portal stands in an archway and leads to the outline. After providing this info to you, Shemeshka excuses herself, but not before Glow asks Shemeshka to kill her, which she promptly does by banishing Glow to a plane of fire. Or Glow, well, a plane of water, I guess. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a plane that would kill Glow.
Plane of fire.
Lava.
She's a fire agency.
It wasn't it lava? I thought it was lava.
Lava would still kill her.
Maybe.
But and also I wanted to add on here, Tremeshka tells you that her butler, the lovely Valak, will show you to your carriage side, because Tremeshka understands that you are currently a hot commodity and wanted by the Harmon. So clandestine carriage is probably the best way to get yourself across Vigil. So you are all up at Fortune's Wheel. And the portal is located in the clerk's ward, labeled, but down here, right where this horse is. Haunts. So, we catch up with the party as you are back on the lobby floor, or the main floor of the casino, as one of the slot machines explodes after one of the patrons wins the big jackpot. But instead of the razor tokens that come out, a blue-skinned tiefling rolls out of the machine as it explodes. Zalari has arrived back, replacing Glow. Or Zarali arrived back. There is a soft as you look over your shoulder as Zarali is, on the floor in a pile of tokens and stuff, and Valak, the clerk, standing there quietly, says, "Your carriage awaits outside. If you would follow me, please. Also, do not worry about that slot machine. It will be replaced promptly."
Don't worry. I wasn't worried about it.
He had a family.
So, you're led through the casino floor. See, all the patrons aren't really caring that a slot machine exploded. They're all too interested in their gambling, and led back through those first kind of like double doors into the Dragon Bar, which is the antechamber area of Gill, and out to the steps, where you see a dark coach, one of the like drawn carriages that you saw throughout the other areas. Taxi awaits you outside, and as you step out of the revolving golden door, the carriage door pops open, and you can see the dark interior beckoning you. Valak bows once again and says, "Your ride awaits. It will take you directly to the equine statue in the clerk's ward. Good luck, and good fortune."
Anyone else find it ironic that the casino member is telling us good fortune?
Nope.
We don't think so.
Alright, well, who wants to fill me in? I didn't expect to be back this soon.
Please
have-
open your mouth. I will fill.
Yeah, so
but why don't
Zarali,
just
you do
say,
have
who wants to fill me in
vague,
when I'm not playing Zephyr.
you do have vague, like, fuzzy memories of
Yeah,
what
she
happened
wants
with
the
Glow.
concrete info though.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
soup
Fill
or
her in
stock
with
will
the
fill in.
concrete info, yeah.
Okay. So, the door of the carriage closes, and the wheels, the creature that is pulling it, I forget, there's all kinds of different creatures that end up pulling and moving these things. I'm going to do a quick check. Let's see. Clerk's Ward. Where is it? D-Street Transit. Okay, there we go, yeah. Yeah, it's pulled by, like, yours is currently being pulled by a displacer beast. Its strange tentacles kind of waggling in the air as the carriage, the dark wood carriage, bumps over the cobblestones of Sigil, and fairly quickly makes its way through the winding streets with the bladed buildings above you. And this is actually kind of a strange experience because this is the quickest that you've traveled currently in Sigil. You all kind of get the sense of a little bit of seasickness as, looking out of the kind of tinted windows of this carriage, the city at this speed does seem to be kind of tilt shifted, right? As you're moving, like, you can kind of look up and see more city above you. The city, you start to see the curvature of the streets as things move. Very, very disorienting, but very soon.
It's a flat earther's worst nightmare.
It is. You just you wait. Very soon, the carriage opens up and you arrive at the giant equine statue down here. in
Oh,
the
shit.
Wharf.
Mitch, it's Denver Airport. All right.
Yeah, it's Denver Airport, but it's a three-eyed horse. You look around, you can see that there are more of these carriages going back and forth. You can see some folks having a nice afternoon meal at a cafe nearby. Two gnolls are chewing on something strange and yipping at each other. Three individuals that are with pulled up hoods are shiftily looking around as they seem to be playing some sort of dice game in the middle of the street down here. And Null, you can't help but notice, I think that your passive perception is fairly high, or am I wrong? Yes, it is very high. Null, your passive perception, you are very, in the distance, you're able to pick up and see the bladed armor and the large hooked halberds of a Harmonium Peacekeeper patrol making its way through the crowds to the northwest, slowly kind of coming towards you all.
I would get everyone's attention and kind of motion wherever I see like the most forward moving, well out of view to them path.
Whoever is holding that lapis lazuli eye, that's the keystone for this portal, it starts to kind of glow in their hand. I don't know who have it. It wouldn't be Zerali. It would probably be either Null
I
Stalker.
think it was Eli.
Okay.
Probably Eli.
Eli, in your paw, you see
I think Stock went to get it. Glow took it and then gave it to somebody else.
Yes.
Sure, I'll say I have it.
Glow took it to the lava.
the eye starts to glow in your hand, Eli.
Well, we're close. What do they say? Find a place on the horse.
Okay, so as you take it out, or as you kind of hold it in your hand, you watch as the pupil of the eye glows a little bit brighter, and a little beam shoots out. Not like a laser beam that hits like a wall or anything, but just kind of like a directional beam pointing towards the southwest.
Odd. Don't suppose we have to follow that now.
Okay.
And if I just like wave it towards the horse, it stays the same.
Yes, the beam points towards southwestish direction. Towards the horse-ish, though.
Well, guess I'll follow it then.
So, you make your way down there to the southwest, next to where these two gnolls are yipping at each other and just kind of doing the hyena laugh, and you do see a brick, just like a standing brick archway.
Oh, I see on the map there. Yeah. A little slightly poofy-tailed as I get closer to Knowles, but kind of look at the archway, see if it's a place to insert this or.
As you approach, it looks like you can kind of see, it just looks like a normal archway. You see straight through it, but get closer and the eye flares up and the little laser line disappears, and you watch that kind of Control-esque, for those who have played Control-esque movement, that the bricks of the arch suddenly separate from each other, and it does that kind of cool spin where the archway just kind of reforms itself, like
Oh, nice. Yeah.
reorients itself, reforms itself, looking more or less the same, but now there is a blue glowing portal powered in the center.
Oh. I'll be damned. All right. Giddy up, y'all. Through this we go.
Okay.
I shout to the void. I'll take the
no one
last.
there.
Yeah, I'll take the last spot to go through.
Zerali probably would have gone through before Eli even said anything.
I'm ignoring Zerali anyways.
It's probably the correct
Wisdom.
choice.
Null would probably go through after Zerali.
All right. So, you all step through the portal, and the camera lingers on it for a brief moment as the archway reforms itself, spins around, reforms itself in the portal within, disappears. And everybody is just kind of nonchalant around. This is a common happening in Sigil. Portals open, close, people go through them. The party finds themselves now in an unusual place. You find yourselves standing amid ruins of weathered black marble. The last recognizable remnant of these ruins, a solitary stone archway, provides a frame for the portal that you just passed through. Glittering deep blue sand spreads before you in all directions, and you see great impact divots marking the passage of something enormous. The trail leads towards a sudden transition in the terrain, where a forest of magenta trees climbs craggy hills that look like strange, wizened faces. Much further in the distance, an impossibly tall stone spire stretches from the horizon into the clouds. And above it, you see, as the clouds disperse a little bit, a spinning, donut-shaped object you know to be Sigil.
Oh, way, way up there.
So, ruins in blue sand.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in
And magenta trees. Wild.
Ruins in Blue Sand sounds like a young adult novel.
It does.
This isn't the exact environment, but this gives you kind of a vibe of what the Outlands
What we're looking at.
feel like.
Ooh.
But yeah.
So it is somewhat Shattered Draenor a little bit.
Yeah, there is.
It's got the
Look
same
around.
kind of weird vibe.
You all feel there is an oddity, especially Null being a ranger. You feel an oddity, that like the strangeness of the terrain, that it just transitions so quickly, and like there's very rapid transitions and very diverse environments, all just next. It does not make sense. It basically feels like a Minecraft biome, like Generations, where it just goes from fucking like lava land to cherry tree forest or cherry blossom forest to fuck big ocean.
It would certainly be off-putting for someone who's used to the outdoors as well.
Yeah. So you do see though in front of you these large tracks.
That's not worrisome at all.
Like, okay, I'm assuming you mean animal tracks.
I don't know. Like to make a check?
Well,
Okay.
it's not
Being
rail
the
tracks.
train tracks,
Right,
yeah.
They're like large prints in the
Yeah.
in the sand.
You said that.
I heard tracks and my brain went train tracks.
Lol.
Well,
Okay,
the
yeah.
First time he said it, it was like something was stepping, like something crossed here.
Gotcha.
But just like it's a brief.
I
look
thought
at it.
two separate things.
Looking
Yeah,
at
great.
it, I
They're great. The
briefly-
description was great impact divots marking the passage of something enormous. So it's
Just
big.
generally, what's the scale of them? Like length and width and depth.
Does it look like it would be a giant
It's a
blue
fell
horse
reaver,
statue?
okay?
I'm not trying to get
so
specifics.
Null, why don't you give me a survival check?
All right, I can do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah, very good. So immediately you look at these large divots, these large look to be like footprints. You immediately
Your
can
mom walked
tell
through
that
here.
it is not made by an animal. You don't see any pads or any digits or anything like that. Even if it would be like a giant kind of like pachyderm elephant type of thing, they would still have grooves for where the like foot pads and stuff are. These are very uniform, large, and symmetrical.
God, it is the fucking Fell Reaver.
It's a mechanical device or some sort of machine.
Whatever walked through here was more like me than any of you.
No one pick up that phone because I fucking called it.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up a phone. I don't know where it came from. Hello?
It's like hanging off of your belt.
Yeah, I just have like one of those like late 80s, early 90s cell phones. That's
So
just
like
a fucking
300
brick.
pounds.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Actually, no. With what my character is, it's absolutely like World War II radio.
So, these large, now that you know, mechanical footprints march off into the distance towards those trees, towards the magenta trees on the craggy hill.
Can I tell which way it's going? It's definitely going in that direction.
Correct.
Okay. So whatever it is, it went that way. So I suggest we go this way. Point the opposite direction.
Okay, but did whatever her face is say what the size of the thing we're looking for is?
Give me a Arcana check.
As you do, it's like
I was imagining it was smaller, but
I was too, but look where we
Here
are.
we are.
yeah, that's
All
fair.
right, so Raleigh, you know, after you've been brought up to speed and been told that this accounting robot R04M Rome is a Modron, they are fairly small mechanical robotic creatures, about the size of you or another one of your patriots.
That's right. She gave us any other hint or tool to track. I think I just said in the moment that we could totally do it, but I don't know where to start.
And
Oh
actually,
gosh, is this a fucking? Why can't I think of what they're called? The little desert dudes in Star Wars.
Oh, the Bantha, the Sand People. Oh,
Yeah.
Jawas.
Jawa.
You're talking about Jawas.
Yeah, it's the
Jawa
fucking Jawas.
Sandcrawler.
Yep, we're looking for Jawas that picked up our robot.
I wish. That'd be so
That
funny.
would be really funny.
And then you just see fucking Uncle Ben and Luke just trading, just like, we need a new humidifier bot. What the fuck is this thing? No. Also, Null, with that roll, it was high enough that you also pick up that there are another set of prints that are more recent than these large prints that seem to be following them. They look to be about, let's see, looks to be like half dozen or so, I think.
Interesting.
About half dozen or so footprints. Some of them are humanoid in size. Other ones look to be like clawed or some other sort of creature. But they are very much following these footprints, these larger impact footprints off into the...
Well, that might be a good lead. I pointed out to everyone.
I do the little tracker thing on my knee, look at it close. Yeah, I reckon it's probably the best thing we got. Just do a scan around. Is there anything else that seems... Well, no, let me rephrase this. Can I determine how old these are? Just like roughly.
The ruins?
Not the ruins, the tracks.
Oh,
or the-
sure. Yeah,
the
you can do
small
a survival check if you'd like.
Yeah, specifically, I just want to know the age because that'll help narrow us in. Survival.
Yeah, they've been made
14.
within the last day.
Oh, yeah, these are, I take a little taste of dirt. Yep, fresh.
Yeah, you taste the metallic tang of some sort of, like some of the shavings of whatever this thing was, or basically the edges of the imprints are still well formed. That you can see that there's been no erosion of them following like the weather or anything, making them start to disappear and be erased. Very fresh.
Yeah, I do the little thing where like a cat with a piece of fur stuck in his tongue. Yeah, all right. I think we're all right though. You won't take the-
dignified.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you. No, do you want to take the lead on this one? You seem to have a good set of eyes on you. I'll take up the rear, keep an eye out.
Take up the rear.
You're not Zephyr, shut up. One
that's-
game. Come on, one game.
Here's the thing. That is not in character. That is me laughing at it. Yeah, I will take up the lead and lead us to greener pastures or bluer valleys.
So yeah, you walk through these. You walk forward, and you passing through the glittering deep blue sand that is fairly firm to walk upon, but still you see your footprints behind you as you move forward. Following these large imprints, it doesn't take you long before, like within 10-15 minutes, you reach the strange magenta trees, and making your way around a craggy cliffside, you see that there is a large hollow in front of you, and amid a grove of these strange magenta trees, you see an ornate tower. Around it, you see toppled pillars lying scattered, and you see a short stairway rising from the ground to a stone terrace where 6 openings lead into this structure.
Interesting.
The footprints that you saw as well, Null, seem to follow this thing here, and you can see bits and pieces of that dark blue sand trailing up those steps into this tower.
Well, whatever it was went into the tower, so I guess we follow.
Is this a freestanding tower, or is it like up against something when you described it?
Give me a quick perception check.
Okay. I don't know if there's a way out of this or not.
So,
11.
take a look at it. It looks kind of unusual. This tower, it doesn't look like it was built here. It looks like it was dropped here.
Oh.
I'll point that out as well. Yeah, this is I'm originally from these parts. Stay wary. Don't know what awaits us up here. I'll sling out the rifle and get ready to go up, keeping an eye out.
Can I see, after Eli says that, can I see how long it seems like the tower has been in this spot?
Yep. You can also give me a, let's call it just like you can do a perception check. Yeah. This looks like the tower has been here for less than a day. You can see that there is, in this grove, you can see trees that are splintered and knocked over. You can see that, like, upon literally just like closer look, this thing looks like it just plonked down in the middle of this grove. There's crushed trees beneath it. There is moved earth. There are broken stones. And then you can also tell that the toppled pillars that lay scattered around this have the same sort of architecture and, I guess you could say, make as this large tower in the center.
Zarali will look around as Eli is like hyping people up or whatever he was doing.
Oh no, just saying to be wary.
Yeah, come back and he's like, "Hey, pussycat, how long did you say those tracks had been there?"
About a day.
Yeah, so is this.
It didn't seem like it didn't come from here. Curious.
Well, but the thing is, which one got here first?
Raleigh, as you hold that thought, you look down at the tracks on the ground, look over at the toppled towers around, and it looks like they are about the same diameter as the tracks.
Wait, what's the same diameter as the track?
Is the building a mech?
Oh, the hole we were seeing.
Oh, the tower is the leg of
Yeah.
a bigger mech.
Or it's a hopping tower? What the heck?
If it's a hopping tower, I think that's way funnier. It's just fucking pogo stick.
So, as you all sit there on the kind of periphery of this
I
clearing,
would point it out to the group, yeah.
yeah, as you sit in the periphery of this clearing, you can see, you catch glimpses, Zarelli, of movement from within the tower. And you all can actually hear shouting and the sound of things being like, you hear a very like loud and echoing and a loud and echoing noise of shattering as some sort of object is thrown and broken on a floor.
I'm not sure if we want to be a part of that or not.
Well, if our query is at the end of that, whatever that is, we don't have much of a choice now, do we?
Hmm. But where am I seeing the movement?
It seems to be on one of the upper floors of the...
So I must have missed it. There's like windows on the upper floor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Which one of you is the lightest?
Honestly, probably me.
Stock's pretty light, I would assume. Being a little.
We don't really weigh much. We were just filtered.
Well, I have to make sure I can actually do this before I say I can do it. Okay. Would any of you like to get up there and get a better look? That way we're not trapped on the inside if we walk through the front door.
Playing the wrong character for this. If I was 887, I would just fucking send my familiar.
Just look at
Either someone volunteers or I choose one.
I
hop in your arms.
You what?
I hop in your arms.
I immediately pull back to let you fall to the ground.
We will go.
I
Thought you were going to throw me.
going to.
throw the library at you, apparently.
It's just creature. I can lift a creature.
Oh, okay, like telekinesis. Oh, psychokinesis, like telekinesis.
Yep.
It does say I have to make a check, but I would assume
Make a Constitution check contested by the creature's strength. I just choose to fail it.
Yeah. So I lift you in the air towards the window.
Yeah. I look inside. What do I see in the window with my special eyes?
Okay. So,
My brand.
go to a map.
Oh.
So you find yourself on the base of this area, and as you get lifted up, you now see on the second floor of this tower there. You can see through a window. There is a large fiend-like creature that is rifling through what looks to be a study of some sort.
Gotcha. I cannot see on this map if I'm supposed to be able to see on this map.
Oh.
Nope, it's all blank.
But now, oh no, you don't have vision.
I'm revving up like a deuce.
You don't have night vision.
I do, because I'm a Gloomstalker. Yeah, I can see. I can't see in anywhere, but I can
no,
see.
I'm not going to show you exactly where.
Mhm.
You can see on the second floor, large, winged, leathery creature that is rummaging through, rifling through, it seems, a study. Just grabbing books off shelves and just looking at them very quickly and nonchalantly and just tossing them over their
Gotcha. I will swim my way back down. I see some sort of large fiend-ish creature. Leathery wings, looking through a study. Glancing through books, tossing them aside, probably looking for something specific.
Could be after
that
our
doesn't-
same. Yeah, our same target. It is sensitive information after all.
Right, but if they're looking for books, I doubt they're looking for machinery.
They could be hiding. Could look at anywhere. Perhaps Rome was on a mission for these books as well. Never trust we have all the information.
As you step up onto this kind of circular entranceway here, terrace that circumnavigates the base of this tower, see that there is a there is basically multiple entrances, and Null, as you come back down, you can see that there is a perch above you. Looks to be some sort of perch for like a bird or some sort of flying creature to land upon, and there is a window that is slightly ajar next to the perch.
I thought you said it was a window, not a jar.
Ha 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 ha.
Also, my brain, being my brain, decided to interpret perch the first time as the fish. And so I was a little confused until I connected all the dots.
All of you.
I will float back up and look through that window.
Yeah, you see what looks to be a strange kind of like it's a room that contains a large nest. There's a cabinet and a small desk in here as well. The perch, the little perch that you see is large enough for like a large flying creature to stand upon, and it has you can see there's old talon scratches embedded and carved into the wooden perch.
Does the nest look like a feature of the building? Like it was this was a room made for this thing to nest in? Or does it look like it was taken over and a nest was put in?
No, it does not look like it was taken over. Like, this does not look like a wild nest. It looks like it is very neatly tucked into one of the corners and contained in a small box. So it looks like it was a bed of...
Gotcha. I will float back down. Also, some sort of, like, little office-looking thing, but also it has a nest in it. That's like a bed for some sort of pet flying creature.
How large is this bed, you say?
It's a medium-sized bed.
I medium-size my hands. So, you know, like 2 inches.
That's
Right.
bragging.
Yeah, I've got a medium cock.
Lovely. Well, I don't know. There's some fiendish creature up there, some strange bed. The tower's reeking of secrets, so we need to find something. You want to try to get up there?
Okay,
Sneak
but
through?
do we? We have nothing to go on here. We could just be walking into death.
Fine. I'll tell you what. Let me do a circle around the base. If we see these tracks, the little ones going across the other side, we continue on. If we don't see them, we're going to have to go up and find something. Here for information.
And what
hold your
happens
horses,
if we die?
I'll be right back. Hey.
Literally, absolutely nothing.
Also, I can't move.
I would be very
Kitty
annoyed.
is stuck.
You're always very annoyed. That's what we like about
I would
you.
be more annoyed.
All right. While they're arguing, I'm gonna sneak, be as stealthy as I can.
Okay.
Which
Hey, give me a stealth
I think
roll.
I do have advantage on this because of my armor.
Nice.
25. All right,
Yeah.
not bad. Slink into the shadows like a little kitty, and I'm gonna do a circle around the full circle around the base, and then check the 180 degree, or basically check the outside as I go around the perimeter, see if there's any other tracks leading away.
There are no tracks leading away that you can see. You can definitely see that there are the blue sand and other dirt and stuff like that leads into this kind of inner terrace area. And as you do a full circle, you encounter a set of doors to the east, which are locked. But then you can, as you make your way all the way around the west, you find a set of doors that have been forcefully shattered in. Within, you
gotcha.
see what looks to be some sort of library.
Has it been ransacked already, this one? If I just peek in.
You can see that Yes, it does look like something has gone through here, ransacked it, but not terribly.
Okay. So there's one door locks to the east, busted open one on the west, and then I complete the circle and get back on this side to the group, right? Without any other issues.
Correct.
I'll sneak up, and I'm gonna, as stealthy, I'll just try to tap Zerali on the shoulder from behind to surprise her. No tracks. There's a busted door to the west. Probably her friend up top. Probably came in through there. Unopened door to the east. So could certainly pop that one open if you give me some time. Open to either way in. Right.
I'm not a huge fan of any of these choices.
You don't have to be. The rest of us can go and you can follow along if you want. Stock, you got any strong opinions on this? I'm thinking we go through the east door.
Did you just call me a follower?
Yeah.
We've seen you follow things. We like the east door.
Every camp needs a camp follower. I think he's just
Zorali
correct.
heads into the building.
Uh,
Whatever the nearest door is, she goes in it.
I look back to Stock. Just need a little encouragement. Give him a little wink. All right, come on, let's go see.
We want to learn how to weep one day.
It's kind of like this. And as we walk in, try to.
You just
emulate it.
turn off the LEDs in one of your eyes.
Not LEDs, LID. Close one.
No, I don't have those.
So,
Ugh.
you find yourselves in this library. Walk through the doors. By the way, the doors to the east you saw them across the way, so they lead to the same,
okay.
like they're opposite sides of the same room.
I can see that now too. Yeah.
All manner of tomes, scrolls, tablets, and folios cram the towering shelves in the airy library. An ancient wooden table, surrounded by matching benches, stands in the room's center near an ornate spiral staircase that climbs through the ceiling above. To the north are statues of Githzerai scholars, and an alcove with a table covered in candles. To the south, in another alcove, stands a crystal sarcophagus.
Well, if there's two things I know about sarcophagi, it's one, that's where the good treasure is kept, and two, that's where the good curses are kept. So, anybody up for a coin flip? I'm gonna walk over to it.
Hold up there, friend. How do you know about you, a grave robber?
I'm a survivor.
I know the type. We're here for information. I don't think we need to do anything with that, but for now, at least.
Who knows? Maybe the treasure is information.
Right.
That is wildly optimistic of you.
So you
I'm
approach
a
the
wildly optimistic
sarcophagus.
person.
Yeah, so approaching the sarcophagus, Null, you can see that there is a transparent lid on the sarcophagus, and visible through it, you can see the mummified body of what looks to be a Githzerai. The mummy has brass eyes that are, like, its eyes aren't closed. It has opened eyes, but the eyeballs are brass.
Interesting. Is it looking at me?
It's currently staring straight ahead, so yes, look.
If I move to the side, does it follow me?
No, it doesn't.
I'd like to check it for traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
See how Staffo?
Okay. You scan the outsides of this sarcophagus, looking it up and down. You see no signs of traps. However, you don't see, also, you see no signs of, like, an edge or any sort of, like, keyhole or anything.
This thing is somehow magically sealed, probably. Which means you might need magic to unseal it.
Or they just connected the edges.
This is curious, thinking about what he described and kind of seeing from a distance. Does this seem? I mean, I don't think I know anything about Githzerai, but this seems almost more like a church or a religious thing with the tomb here. Or do I have any idea of what this might?
Give me a religion.
Like, why the hell is there a tomb in a library?
Yeah.
Or history.
Your religion, yeah.
They're saying 7.
This seems like a weird place for a tomb to be, considering that this seems like a place of knowledge. This thing here. This sarcophagus kind of does seem out of place.
I was kind of over my shoulder. That just seems kind of strange, Noel. We should probably look around elsewhere. I'll just start rummaging. There's the word I was looking for. Kind of on the desk in the middle here.
Yep.
Just gently looking through it. Surface level, nothing too crazy. Just trying to see if this what kind of stuff is here.
You can see maps of what looks to be. There's a map of Sigil on the table. There's some maps of looks to be this what you now can understand is the Outlands. There are random tomes regarding all sorts of strange information, and more or less, it seems to be all information about the Outer Planes.
Like outer plane plural, like all the different parts.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Like there's books regarding the 9 Hells. There's books regarding the Abyss. There's books regarding Pandemonium, Elysium, Beastlands.
So okay, it's pretty comprehensive. Then you're saying like it's
Yes,
not just like
very
one aspect of it.
Okay. And there's dozens and dozens and dozens of books on these tall shelves as well.
I'll just probably take a moment to look around while everyone else takes a look at, see what they want to take a.
Null, as
closer look at.
as you are taking a look at this sarcophagus, with your perception, you hear a sound from up the spiral staircase. It seems you hear 2 voices arguing among them.
Alright. Zorali would have been going up the stairs quietly.
Okay, Zorali, give me a stealth check. Okay, great. As you make your way up the stairs, you hear the sound of things being, drawers being opened, cabinets being opened, things like that, and just the quiet voices kind of discussing, not very loud, but loud enough that they're not trying to hide it. Talking about, one of them says, we should just, why do we need to take commands from Flarsh? Flarsh is so stupid, dumb. I don't even know why he was brought here. We should just betray him.
When I get to the floor that they're on, can I just kind of peek over the edge of the top of the stairs?
Right. You look over the edge of the top of the stairs, and you can see the spiral staircase emerging through the floor into what looks to be a multi-use kitchen and social area. To the north, you can see a ladder ascending to a floor above, and 6 simple doors ringing this room. To the west are several cabinets and cooking spaces that have been very much pillaged. Pots and pans and foodstuff scattered across the floor. You see 2 tieflings in spiked armor conspiring over the table, sitting there, looking through what looks to be a basket of utensils, and those are the ones who are discussing betraying this Flarsh individual.
I would like to determine their emotional state.
Okay.
How do you have empathy? What?
I literally picked it as a manipulation tactic.
Okay, fine. I was like, that makes no sense to your character.
It's a character that understands empathy, but does not care for it.
Exactly. I want to know how you feel so I can make you do what I want. So, do you want me to give 1 or 2 insight rolls?
2 insight rolls, please.
Consistent.
Perception check. Okay, they both fail.
All right.
So their emotional state is disgruntled anger and a little bit of frustration, basically frustration. And as you sit at the top of the stairs, Zarelli, you hear them say one more thing. They're just like, Flarsh is ridiculous. There's no fucking way that he's ever going to figure out how to operate this castle. He's too stupid.
I put my hands in my pocket and I casually start walking up the stairs as I talk, and I go, "Shitty bosses, am I right?"
Immediately they push their chairs back from the table, and all of you downstairs hear that noise, the telltale sound of the like chairs on floor, as the two tieflings immediately grab their weapons and brandish them at Zarali. Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from?
Can I see anyone downstairs just at a quick glance?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever I can see, I'm gonna send a message that just don't come up unless you hear fighting.
Oh, what have you got yourself up to? I'm gonna hear that. I'm gonna
I don't think you have to see them for a message.
For this, I'm not sending messages. Part of my class feature.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I have to.
If
Have
I got that, I would get to the base of the stairs and hide.
I would
behind the
assume it's probably Eli if he was at the desk.
Yeah, if it is just me, then I'll kind of wave over to the other, to Stock and Noel and be like, hey, over, shh, be quiet. And then I'm gonna kind of crouch down at the base of the stairs and listen.
Yep. I will note that Zarali is missing and know exactly what's going on, with zero context other than Zarali's missing.
So they brandish their weapons at you, Zarali. You can see they are wearing like helmets, bladed armor. They look at you.
I give an annoyed sigh. It's like, if I was looking to come challenge you in some way, don't you think I wouldn't have announced myself? You could put those away.
Stupid to have announced yourself coming up the stairs like that. This is our castle. Get the fuck out of here.
Your castle or not, I really don't give a shit. I just want to know if you see a little robot roaming around, and I'll get out of your hair. Totally done. Hell, I might even help you with your boss problem.
They look at each other. Give me a persuasion check, please.
And I have advantage.
You're such a bastard.
Because...
Woo!
This is what she does.
So, you look. They look at each other. They look back at you. The weird lady upstairs may have mentioned something like, but our brains are a little bit foggy. They could be loosened up with some coin, maybe, to the tune of 1,000 gold each.
1,000 gold.
Wow, that's
Okay.
a lot of gold.
I pinch the bridge of my nose, more annoyed at their attempted shakedown than the shakedown itself, or in the way that they did it. You are asking 1,000 gold from a random wandering traveler who just entered the castle that you're ransacking.
You're well dressed.
You're not-
You look like you got the money.
See, I literally have soot and grime from the exploding casino machine.
I can see under that.
Oh my.
Pervert.
They're not brandishing their weapons at you, but they're leaning back and just waiting to see what you say.
Was there
is there?
multiple staircases leading up?
No, just one.
Okay.
Oh, also, a quick question: can we hear this conversation now if we're gathered around the base of the stairs and paying attention?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
I confidently like start to walk around like this way. I'm assuming there's like some kind of food on the counter.
There is. Yeah, and I'll wait to hear what you have to say to them. Zarella, you notice though that your conversation about not really looking like you got the money, like, you know, that type of thing, seems to be working. So, what else do you have to say?
Look, first off, you're in a kitchen and I'm starving. Any of this edible? And I'm looking at them like just having a conversation.
Yeah,
As I
I
pick
mean,
something up off the counter.
we weren't looking for food. We're looking. Boss said to figure out how to make this thing go.
And you came to the kitchen?
What?
I'm just trying to understand the process here.
We were also hungry, okay? We're not.
Let's make some food then.
Look, Flarsh is in the other room, and he finds you with us here.
Flarsh this, Flarsh that. Look, literally all you have talked about since I came up here is your boss. Does he run your life that hard?
He's a dick and an idiot.
And you're still sitting down here bitching about it. I would count that as you being pretty idiotic as well.
They both look at each other. What were you gonna do about it?
I put out a hand, I lift the table, and I chuck it across the room.
They both look at you, look back at each other as the table like hits the door. All right, that's pretty convincing.
Now look,
Sorry. Good.
I am perfectly happy to help you with your Flarsh problem, and you guys can deal with the gap that leads to yourself. I just want to know if you've seen a little robot roaming around.
They look at each other, look at the door that is to the east, look back at you. Yeah. Weird lady upstairs said that a robot came through here just like a day or two ago, left some stuff here, then disappeared. But, and then at that point you hear, what the fuck is going on out there? As a huge fucking body makes its way, like squeezes its way out of this door.
Father.
Who the fuck are you? As this large, green, winged demon.
Okay.
Would you believe I'm the health inspector?
Fuck no.
Alright, fair
And I
enough.
need you
I
to
lift up my
roll.
hand and I shoot him.
I need you to roll initiative. As you see the two tieflings next to the table, look at you, look at the large green dude, and then brandish their weapons at the large green dude.
Oh.
Oh boy! All right, and I assume that we're all gonna roll this as we've been.
Yeah,
paying
you guys are
attention,
all at the
and
base.
things are
You're all doing the fucking Scooby-Doo like heads,
Yeah.
like heads around the doorway type of thing.
100% what I was out of my mind.
Yeah, you're more or
I
less
would
like your initial move will put you. I'll put you up up the stairs basically.
Okay, yeah, that'd be helpful. Let's
Okay.
see what's going
I
on.
would probably, like, as I'm going to fire at him, I would probably yell, combat noises!
Yeah. So, the funny thing about this whole thing is my mom was telling me about a book that she and my dad are listening to right now, which is literally called Murder Your Employer, McMaster's Guide to Homicide. And it is written as a textbook. And it is written by Rupert Holmes, who is the Pina Colada song writer.
Oh, nice.
Easy.
And the audiobook is narrated by Neil Patrick Harris.
Everything
Very
you said has just made it better.
It's a strange combination of
I-
things.
It's
I
so
get off-
weird.
Can I get off an action before I'm at? Because the second he said no, I would fire. If you would allow.
I'm gonna say
one game.
no in this case.
Okay.
And let's take a quick break before we get into
Mm-hmm.
combat to get some snacks, another drink, etc. Because I need to. My throat's parched.
Dude, like
Yeah,
5
hot
minutes
water.
into this, I had to take a fat shit, and it's
Oh,
been
that's-
bad.
Cool
All right.
story,
That's
bro.
lovely.
All right, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
are taking it into playing it live. So having to wait for updates and having to wait for hawk fixes and et cetera,
Oh,
et cetera.
yeah, and it also had well, cat. Oh my shit!
Yeah.
Wow, he just yeeted a bunch of shit, and then he yeeted himself. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick this up. Yeah. I was gonna say I do remember Kata. One of the main reasons people didn't like it was because it had some of the worst raids because of how long the raid seasons or whatever you call it last, and then of course what's the one that
Well,
was
the first big problem was that, oh no, heroic dungeons are too hard.
Seriously.
And then they nerf those into the ground. Like, those are probably the most fun dungeons I had done. But then right after that, people, because that's when LFR came in, was Kata. So LFR came in at the last raid, which was the Deathwing raid, and oh boy, no, I don't think there was a single person that enjoyed that part of Kata.
So I think that's the part that really is burnt in. But it's also the era, and I do know that looking at this and I didn't really think about it, it's the era that has a lot of the like very classic PvP videos, events, memories. It's a very distinct one on the PvP side.
Okay, so I have a
I
really
think-
weird question involving LFR. Knowing the WoW community and knowing around when that was, did anybody make the joke that LFR stood for looking
I'm gonna
for
stop you
hard
for
R?
I'm gonna stop you for a second. If you say, did anyone make the joke? The answer is yes.
Everything and
'cause,
anything has been joked.
You know, fair enough. Was it a consistent joke that people said looking for hard Rs?
No, I have never actually heard that.
Okay. I'm surprised and I'm proud of the
No,
WoW community
actually,
for the
you know
first time
what?
ever.
There's another R
I
word that was
do,
used pretty
I
often.
do
there.
remember Prey Chat doing that for a short period of time.
Okay. Then I take back my praise.
But I also play on Area 52, so.
Was
I
that
don't know
like
what that
Area
means.
51?
It's a server. it's got a reputation, or it did for a while.
I've been on Tichondria since MOP, so
Well,
yeah.
all bitches are in combat now, so let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so up first is one of these tieflings in the armor who yells out, "Fuck you, Thlarsh, you're the worst fucking boss ever," and runs forward and attempts to stab the dude.
Okay,
Let's
nice.
go.
Takes out a spear in their one hand while
It
holding the shield in the
immediately
other,
gets cut down.
and will attack twice. That was a 15. Sorry, it went to me. Then a second spear attack is a 9. The 15 misses, as the skin of this large green dude is very tough. Immediately, this dude, Throsh, what in the absolute fuck, and will swing. It swings twice with his great axe. Womp.
This guy is so
25 for
fucking
21 damage and a 20 for 21 damage.
Dead. This guy is so fucking dead.
Oh my god, this guy's beefy.
Yeah.
21 damage a hit.
I absolutely just got this dude killed.
He's not dead. he
Oh, wow.
takes the hit like a champ, and
they're pretty
stands
strong
up to his
too.
boss.
Yeah.
All right, Stalk.
Good for him.
You,
Wow.
I'll pull you up to the next floor
Yeah,
as
do
you
that.
ascend the stairs. Slurp. And you see the big angry green guy. The dudes in the armor are currently aligned with you.
Uh-oh, we're fighting Shrek.
Yeah. Somebody. I mean, that's how he entered the room, by the way. He just
busted
kicked
through
the
the
door
door,
down
yeah.
and said, "Get out of my swamp."
We're gonna go
Donkey.
stick that 5 steps over there. Let's go the all slap-a-dazzle to the. Yeah, they went D6, 9, No, spear. It's actually the same. So yeah, we'll do unarmed strike on Shrek here.
Yeah, punch. 14
Oh.
will miss.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm just gonna Fury of Blows after.
Do you not have
this
2
one.
attacks yet?
No, I do. But yeah,
Okay, so your second one hits, absolutely.
cool.
I've been bludgeoning damage. Very nice.
Monks. Oh, that's max slap. So.
Yeah, so you watch as expected, that does less damage than you thought it would.
Okay. I'll also do Hand of Harm.
Okay.
on
You
that.
slapped him, you can do, yes, product damage.
And
Nice.
I can also, but I'll also Fury of Blows because this doesn't have a action cost to do Hand of Harm.
Yeah, so
we'll
let's do the let's roll the hand of harm on the 11
yeah,
bludgeoning.
d6 plus extra 5.
Yeah. So the necrotic damage does full damage to him. Watch as where your hand. Well, I guess yeah. What does it look like? That necrotic hand of harm thing. So your fucking pseudopod appendage hits this dude in his fucking beefy abs, but then you pump some extra shit into him.
Oh, yeah, it'll be like a syringe kind of comes out, and you see there's just like a little bit of the goop just kind of goes in under his, yeah, kind of weaves its way into his flesh, and just little, just kind
I
of.
hate everything you just said.
Yummy.
that, yeah.
Okay, and now you have your bonus action of flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Then I hate everything you just said.
Hey, you're welcome.
26 hits. There you go. Now you're warming up.
Gross. Yep,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Jeez. Monks, they do the damages. Okay.
You know, we're doing it. I think it's just the 2. Still.
It's 2 for now. Actually, whoever. All right, so you stand. You slap him with your pseudopods. He does not look happy, and he turns his attention to you for sure. The other tiefling in his armor runs across the room screaming as they slap this dude. Actually, I'm scrolling back up really quick. It was once again 2 spear attacks on the dude. 23 will hit.
Oh boy.
Deals 8 bludgeoning damage or 8 piercing damage, and then a 23 for 12 consistent damage. I love it. Okay. Null, you find yourself up the stairs and in the melee that is this fight.
Oh no.
I say you emerge on that side. That's I don't want you to be
Okay.
like right in melee range.
Oh no.
I appreciate this.
Alright, Knuckles.
Gonna go
Oh, no.
this way. I'm gonna shoot between these 2 and at the big boy. But I'm going to cast Ensnaring Cable first.
Okay.
And
Trying
then
that.
I'm going to fire at him with my gun. Oh no.
Not hit.
Oh no.
Pings off the wall. Your ensnaring cable is still held though.
Yep.
All right, Eli. You emerge. Final member. Everybody's here.
All right.
As you
Oh,
see
God.
this big,
Okay.
ugly, scary-looking dude. He is not a happy dude. He's a homie.
Oh wait, I've got another attack now. Sorry.
Oh, sick.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
do the secondary
I
one.
forgot. Yeah. So second attack.
Pew.
Hello. Why did it not go?
Oh
my gosh. I keep forgetting about this. I have an extra attack on my first turn of combat.
Jeez.
So
There
that
we
one
go.
will hit.
You reload another shot, as you deal 12 piercing damage. Is your service rifle magical or no?
It is not.
Okay. So you shoot it through its shoulder. It gets an additional 1 damage from the ensnaring strike, which wraps the cables wrap around
No,
it.
that's actually from the Dread Ambusher.
Okay, so an additional 1 damage from that.
Yep. And then it is restrained, but oh no, it has to make a strength saving throw.
On the initial?
On the it doesn't wait. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay, so he does have magic
Advantage.
resistance, being a weird feat that he is. So he will have advantage on this, and
he's also larger, so he has double advantage.
Oh,
which
really?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
But
Yeah, dude is thick, but who knows? He might roll poorly here.
it's certainly
23.
Nope, didn't even need the advantage.
Did he roll poorly?
No.
Yep. Alright, so he's not restrained, but I tried, and
Good.
that's what's important.
So Eli, you now make your way up the stairs, and you see the carnage that is happening. This guy is big Angie. He's about to be swinging his great axe everywhere.
And I get the sense that these two unknowns are also fighting the big boy.
Yes, they are very
I got some
aggressively
context
looking.
in that already.
They are very aggressively fighting him.
All right, I'm going to take the risk that they're not going to they're not going to assume that I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to run to the back of the room.
Mhm.
Hopefully they don't take a whack at me.
They do not.
For flavor-wise, I'm going to go dive behind the table and flip it over.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything, but it's just, cowboy
Food scraps,
Yeah.
and papers get strewn across the floor.
shit. And then just out of instinct, before really assessing the situation, we're just going to take a shot. So lining up with the big boy, we'll try this with sharpshooter. See how this goes. Like, I have 2 shots as well, which is going to be ridiculous, actually. That's a 12 for the first shot.
Nope.
All right, reload it. We'll try it one more time. That's 18.
That hits.
Okay, great. So, when the next shot goes in, it will do a solid 20.
And is this a magical weapon?
It is because of the infusion.
There you go. So you watch as all the other blows have kind of been glancing off of this guy's big green scaly body, and then from behind the table, shot rings out, and you watch as he staggers backward after getting hit with that shot, and he looks in your direction. He just his yellow eyes narrow at you.
Oh fuck!
Any bonus action?
And that's no, I don't believe I do have any more. Or I still don't have bonus actions, rather. So I'll use my bonus action to flavor it as reloading, even though I don't have to.
All right, Zerali.
I just am going to walk over here and pew. That's not an advantage.
Okay. Nope. You have a second attack?
That was it. Unfortunate.
No bonus?
I don't. Action.
Remember, crying is a free action.
Zerali doesn't cry.
They just
I
power.
sure do. My turn's over.
Okay, so 2 spear attacks real quick from this gladiator, aka your new friends. 14 and a crit.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go. Dealing, what is that? Let's see, 13 added down. Okay.
Feels bad. The first attack did more than the crit.
Throsh the Gore Drinker will turn his attention to,
Rip Gore Drinker. It was a real one.
let's see. Okay. Alright. He glares his eyes at Eli, and then suddenly he is gone. And then he suddenly appears next to Eli.
Ah, God damn it.
He blinks out of existence and reappears next to Eli using his teleport. And then he will make a great axe attack on
Does
Eli.
he say?
A
Oh
19
my god.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's going to hit.
for 26 slashing damage.
Oh, my God. All right.
But no, he does
So you
not.
know-
He does not provoke any attacks of opportunity. He can just teleport the fuck out of it.
So, do you know which character you're gonna pick next?
At this point, Jesus. I don't think I have any reactions either. Yeah. He's very much, Eli's very much like an ADC. He's got a lot of damage, some utility, and nothing else.
Great. All right. So you get Smackarooed, and that's the end of his turn. Stock, you are up.
Ooh, at least you only got one attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Yeah.
Slurp. Excuse us, we weren't done.
Oh, there you go. That's a crit.
Yeah.
As you just tap him on the shoulder, re-roll the. Give me another d6.
Yeah.
It's like counterpoint punch.
All right, 14 damage.
And I'll hand of harm that.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh yes, because that will
That
be.
double or two.
Yeah,
dice,
that's
right?
2d6 additional.
Yeah.
You point to spend 2d6 additional.
No!
There you go. Whoa, and that's necrotic damage. So you just do the. what does this look like? Because he's facing and just like he's fucking standing over Eli. He's basically. I almost imagine that he like teleported in and then he did the Omaiwa and like fucking his great axe just cut through the table and just cut through Eli as well. Table's just in half. Eli just taking the
Axe
terrible fucking axe wound to the chest. So yeah, Stock, what does this look like as you approach from behind?
Oh, this will be, since his back's still turned on us, we'll kind of slurp all the way around him, just like a gelatinous tentacle writhing all the way up, and then just that out comes that syringe again,
No.
and the syringe just goes right in the eye to try to inject some more of Stock's ooze into them.
He lets out a agonizing what the fuck as he takes quite a lot of damage from that. Very good.
And then we'll real blows again.
Well, no, you still have a second attack.
Oh yeah, right. That was only one. Ah!
That one does. He his writhing in pain makes your second attack miss.
Knocks me down. Throws me off of. And then another one, another two.
Okay, the one of them hits, so 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Reduced, but still good. Okay, nice. Yeah, he definitely turns his attention away from Eli and towards Stock. The other gladiator sees that you all are doing great damage to Thalash, and will.
He has a name, I think.
I know. And he will run across the room once again. Spear 2 times. Boom, boom. 20 and 19 both hit. 11 and 12 piercing damage. That is great. Thlarsh is looking ouchied. Null, he is in your face. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. I really don't have a lot to. I mean, I guess I do have technically some things to work with.
The range.
I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Cables again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually put my rifle away, and I'm gonna take a swing with something you guys haven't seen yet, but I just have like what looks like essentially like a.
What dick?
It's like yes, a robot dick. No, it's
Talking with your wreck.
It looks like a old school like camcorder, you know, the ones where it's like the screen like folds out and then rotates. That's like roughly like 6 inches by like 4 inches in dimensions. Anyways, I pull that out and I press a button on the side and it unfolds into a sword. Yep. It's just one of those things that I have had like this mental image of exactly what it is, and it just hasn't come up because I'm a ranger that plays ranged.
You're in melee, so let's see what you
Yep.
got.
So, haha.
That hits. Scrap metal saber. Nice.
Yep.
6
So
piercing damage. Okay.
6 piercing, which isn't a lot, but
Slash at it. Everything counts.
Yep. Yep. It is also going to be needs to make a strength save again at advantage.
Does that?
But it's a stupid bitch that's gonna fail it.
Oh shit! It does.
Oh.
You called it.
Bitch.
So what does this look
so-
like? So you've used ensnaring strike with your rifle before, but what does it look like coming from a melee attack?
So legitimately in this case, I've got like the handle of the sword. I slash at it, and the blade of the sword comes off and wraps itself around it, and then the blade kind of comes back out of the handle, and then
Nice.
I'm going to it is now restrained, which means it has disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe.
The second you
So I
said
can
it,
back-
the blade deattaches, I had the mental image of it deattaching, and he pulls out a new blade and attaches it to the hilt.
Yeah, reload your sword.
With my sword.
That would be funny.
Hey, that's a thing I have in my system. Is there are some weapons that are melee weapons that have the reload property.
Let's see, he's currently restrained. Very cool. Okay. So, wait, yeah, restrained property means that he can't attack you, or he has no reactions?
He can attack at disadvantage.
Oh, he would definitely swing and he would definitely reaction and swing at you here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get hit, but it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, so he
Watch the crit kill.
It would have to be a double
So-
crit, and if that happens, then Godspeed.
he's
I'm
going
to the next
he's going to use
character.
he's going to use a fun thing.
Uh-oh.
As he doesn't swing at you with his great axe, he tries to backhand you with his claw. 15 to hit you.
Misses.
Lucky. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that would have been not fun.
All right. Eli. You watch as your compatriots slime punch, scrap sword slash, and just kind of attack the shit out of this green dude as you sit here, your heart beating in your chest as you just took a grievous wound across your like shoulder and chest area. You look up at this guy. What are you gonna do?
Fuck, I had 2 ideas here. One would be really funny if I really was like, I needed to survive. It'd be thematically hilarious. I'm gonna save it for another time. But I want to do something a little more aggressive. So, seeing we're this close range and trying to get some space here, he's gonna pull a short sawed-off shotgun he's had on his back underneath the cloak, and a single shot shotgun that has a magical whatever, I don't know, can't think right now, load in it. Load. It's
Load?
gonna cast yeah, it's like electric though, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna cast thunder wave through the shotgun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like
and
this is
this
a
will be a
perfect thing.
cone. Exactly. So he's gonna be trying to launch him away. I think I just cast it at first level. Yeah. So it's in a cone. I will try to catch the other soldier guy in it because I still don't trust him, and he can just be considered collateral. So it's in that direction to avoid everyone else. I think. Like, yeah, everyone else that range. So that would be a. Forget the sharpshooter. DC 15 con save.
Okay, so you're
And there's
aiming
11
it.
thunder.
Your goal is to aim it.
Where's the thing?
You're doing this,
Why can't I?
right?
Yeah, kind of almost a 45. Yeah, they hit that guy. I think is in range. Shit, what is the range in that?
Oh, that's perfect.
15 foot
Okay.
cube. Yeah, that
So he will add advantage because it is a magic. It's magical. He does have magic resistance.
should work. Right.
He'll do a Constitution saving throw at advantage. He does
Yeah, he's
save.
fine.
Uh,
So he doesn't get knocked back, but he'll take the 5 thunder damage then.
is it half or
I believe so. Let me.
here you go? Yeah, half as much. Okay, so he takes 5 thunder damage.
Yeah. And it's not knocked
Still
back.
deals a good amount. The tiefling, he does not have advantage on this. And we'll save it though. So he does not get pushed back. He also takes 5.
Also, it's
He
like
turns
mental image
around
is-
and you can see that he's not really concerned with being hit.
Okay.
All right.
This is absolutely that like just hail of like splinters and shrapnel.
Yeah,
in a
you
cone.
kick, it's almost like you take the severed table in front of you, like you kick it with your foot in the air and just shoot it with a shotgun and just shoot,
Oh, absolutely.
shoot
And then
shrapnel everywhere.
yeah, and then the other thing is like he's gonna make a calculated decision here. Where is the attention of big guy at the moment? Or is it hard to tell?
Absolutely on stock.
Okay, this is where the gamble is going to be because I know mechanically he can do a reaction, but in this as a character, I think I might be able to make a break for
You've
it.
seen him swing
Yeah.
at Null, who ran away.
Hmm.
And his turn has not come back up again.
All right, then being a very intelligent person will figure his best chances to stay still and think very carefully of his next action.
Oh, you do know what I was trying to say. He used his reaction already.
Oh, in this turn because he ran.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing the okay.
No,
Yeah,
Null
Never mind.
Null
He
ran
runs,
away. Yeah, so you can get away. He
runs
has no
and dives
reaction.
and then kicks this table over and gets back.
And more potatoes and onions like roll across the floor as you just I mean,
Yeah.
you're doing your best Old West impression.
Yep.
All right,
Saloon
Zerali.
shootout.
Alright. I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Let's hope one of them hits.
It does.
Yay.
Both hit.
Hey, nice. I'm gonna, on both of them, I am going to...
Is this what you said last time, where it's just like finger guns? Like you're just like.
Oh yeah. It literally is just energy. Finger guns. Okay, well one of them is gonna do Agent Order.
Huh? Okay. Yeah.
When you
The
deal
one we
damage
linked
to a
earlier.
creature.
Yeah.
It's an extra 1d8 force damage. So
Is this what? This is magical bludgeoning damage?
yes. Wait. Pulse.
I would assume so because you're finger gunning them.
Oh, that's
Hey, we
blood
can
damage
finger
with
gun, it
finger
could
guns.
Your pulse feature deals magical bludgeoning damage. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 2 force, and it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Against the
My DC 14.
magical effect, I would say. Which one are you trying to do? Stasis strike?
Yeah.
Nah, I would say he doesn't have. It's not a magical. Does not have it. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. You got it. 17.
That is a success, unfortunately.
Okay, but you did 8 damage.
Yeah. But I'm also going to overtax both my attacks.
Okay, so what does that do?
So
Uh, I'm gonna spend my hit die to add my hit die to the attack.
Okay. Woo! All right. Well,
And then I have to roll. Okay, we're good.
how do you?
Don't worry about it.
What does this look like? Because you take this guy out.
oh shit.
It's just the straight up like anime energy finger gun, just through the head.
Ooh. Hits the ground in a slump as green ooze trickles out of his skull.
Her free hand is in her pocket too.
Of course.
With a very bad posture, kind of just slumping a little bit.
Zerali.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't care less.
Ba-bing.
So as Larsh the Gore Drinker hits the ground, the two tieflings let out a "Fuck yeah, he's dead! Oh my, we did not expect that to happen. Holy shit!
You're welcome.
By the way, we're just the grunts. There's still some homies upstairs, just so you know."
Do
Oh,
they
maybe.
also hate... What was his name? Shrek?
They are, yeah, Donkey and Dragon. They're upstairs.
We don't want to go up there for a while, probably.
No.
Nobody wants to see that.
He has two bug boys that he brought, and then he's got some pretty boy all the way upstairs. Weird shit. I don't worry about it. Like, they're chumps compared to him. Well, give us a moment. Well, I'm one of them. He's just like, name's Steve. Hi. And then the other
Howdy.
one who got fucking trucked by Flar, she's like, oh, the name's Chadigan.
Steven Chad.
Is that a cardigan for muscly dudes with square jaws?
Yep.
I ignore them and turn to the group. The robot's already gone. We didn't need to come in here.
I'm right here.
The other robot, the one we're looking for.
When you said that, I was like, there were no tracks outside. It had to have gone through here somehow.
Unless it can fly.
You spy through the doorway where Thlarsh barged through, the door frame now off its hinges
open,
and kind of
yeah.
askew. There is on that desk, there is a very interesting looking item. There is a skull. It is a... Oh. Let's see. Description is... It is a skull made of colorful glass shards that seems to be slightly broken.
Interesting. So, like, kind of stained glass looking, but not so... not so intentional, I guess.
Correct.
Interesting.
It looks like a human skull made of gold, silver, jade, and onyx. It looks to be pretty badly damaged. The two tieflings, Steve and Chadigan, they look to you, Zerali, and they say, well, we, now that you've helped us kill the boss, I mean, hopefully our could be our new boss, and well, so there was a weird green-skinned lady that we got kept in the top area. She said that there was like a weird little robot boy that like came through here and was visiting a little while ago, and then was talking to that skull. They point to the table where there's the shattered skull, and well, she said that he left. We weren't really too concerned about it. It didn't seem too weird, but Lars has just been trying to get us to figure out how the fuck to make this thing go. We're a little bit... You learned that this castle it can move.
Yeah, we figured that out walking up here.
But the lady
Holes in the
upstairs,
ground.
she doesn't want to tell us how to do it.
Why exactly did he want this thing to move? Just to have a moving fortress?
Yeah, why not? That seems pretty badass.
It does, but it's also not inconspicuous. Alright, well, who wants to pick up the skull?
I'll pick up the skull.
Yeah, so Null, as you go into that room, you can see that it is. It seems to do. It's a study. There's a sizable desk standing opposite the door that has been busted open. Cabinets, bookshelves, and maps of the outer planes cover the room's walls. There's a simple cot in the corner, and the floor is covered with books and maps and scrolls that the large, that Flarsh seems to have just thrown all over the place.
Yep, I will glance around a little bit, but I'm mostly just going straight for the skull.
Okay. If you have to gather it up, as it seems that there are pieces, bits and bobs and pieces that have kind of fallen off of this.
Accidents have happened.
Yeah, I will try to collect all the accidents.
I'm
Also,
right
depending
here.
when
Also,
depending when it
makes
makes
pick up the kids from school.
lovely. Depending on when it makes sense here, just fit in. I'm gonna ask one of these guards in more like hushed tones some questions, but that can fit in whenever it makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. No. Go ahead. What are you gonna ask?
It's mostly I'm gonna ask you like, fuck, I had it all. So you have this custodian of the tower present up top. Who is this?
Oh. Well, they call themselves. Well, some green-skinned individual call themselves Zathir or something like that. And, well, seem to be the only one in this place. It was really easy to kind of take it over, but really hard to make this place move.
Strange. All right, I take have a conversation with her. Well, I think it's about time you and your other friends leave. How much else are you here? Is there?
Wait, aren't you our new boss?
I can I overhear that?
They already said that to us.
I know, but overhear that to
That
you
particular
out.
conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was trying to be kind of quiet, but I wasn't specifically trying to hide it.
It's like I would just speak up. No, I am.
You can listen to me if you want. She's crazy.
Crazy good at her job.
I literally gave them exactly what I offered.
I definitely make finger guns at Zerali when I say crazy good at her job, by the way.
She does not return them.
It's a
Yep,
headshot.
That's good because they would kill me.
You want one of hers?
But for me to, quote unquote, clear that up, I'm gonna then head upstairs to where they said the custodian was.
I would like to do it too, but I'm also torn because I want to see what happens with the skull. So I'll stay down and watch Noel's interaction here.
Custodian's nuts.
Bottom.
So where is everybody going?
The custodian.
Yeah, I would see if there's anything that particularly looks worth picking up other than the skull in this room.
There's just
Otherwise-
there's tomes, there's like nice writing
Knickknacks,
utensils,
paddywhacks.
things like that.
Gotcha. In that case, if nothing stands out as particularly important, I will just leave it behind and follow Zerali.
So yeah, the only way you
Okay, we
can
come
see
back
to
to
go
that.
up is there's another ladder that goes up. And as you approach it, the two tieflings down here look to you, Zerali, and anybody who's approaching the ladder and say, yeah, there's two bug guys up there. They're kind of dicks.
Tell him
Anyone
Well,
else in the
maybe-
building?
What?
Good.
Anyone else in the building?
Yeah, the two bug dicks, and there's a sexy boy on the floor above.
You said
They're
they
all,
were.
All right, you're coming with us then.
You said they weren't too big of a problem, though, right? comparatively.
Are they going to be upset that Shrek is dead?
Oh. Huh.
Here's what you do. You're going to go up ahead of us. You're going to deliver the news, and we'll come right behind.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Come
shit.
behind.
I'm not the one to be doing this.
I believe in you.
Hey, you're better than me, I'm sure.
You could have asked their boss.
They look at you and shake their heads. Ain't no way.
Hizarali.
Yes, Tin Can.
Would you keep your men in check?
My men are fine.
Men in check.
Stop
sounds
trying
like
to
a-
take control of what
last
you
name.
don't control.
I didn't try to do anything.
But you are coming with us, and I gestured them to follow me up the ladder.
Okay, you can give me either an intimidation or persuasion.
Which would be more fitting here?
Yeah, depends on how
I think
you want to
intimidate.
flavor it.
I mean,
I
based on
think
how it's going.
intimidation.
Yeah,
You're their
Would-
boss,
would
not
I-
their friend.
Would I still have advantage from my empathy?
Sure.
Okay. They're the exact same, by the way. Just.
Dramatic important.
Deception.
Oh, wait. I hit the wrong thing! There we go. I mean, it's literally the exact same.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The first one's enough. So they look at Eli, who's telling them to get up the ladder, and then you kind of appear behind them menacingly, and they're like, yeah. What do you want us to say?
Well, I know I actively lead the way. I just said that they are coming with us,
Okay.
but I lead up.
So you climb the ladder, and you appear in another room above. This room is dominated by a sculpture of a gigantic human-like figure looming over a board. It is looming over a broad circular table. There's a ladder that you've just come up, and then ladder to the north or to the south climbs to another floor above. As you arrive, you see two four-armed insectile creatures inspecting the sculpture and the table, trying to like break the sculpture and the table loose. And immediately, as you climb up the ladder and you're followed by your two gladiator tiefling Broski friends, they cast a spell, and the room is darkness.
Oh.
I would just talk out into the darkness. Alright, bug boys, your boss is dead. You got 3 options. You leave, you die, or you join me.
Okay, so they've cast darkness. The entire room is like pitch black. Creature with dark vision can't even see through the darkness. So yeah, you're just okay. So, they saw you arrive. Give me once again, persuasion or intimidation with advantage. Okay. I'll have them make a save on this. With disadvantage. Nice! You hear a scabbering noise as the bug-like creatures find their way down the ladder. Those downstairs watch as these two fucking insectile creatures make their way like head first down the ladder, splat onto the floor, and then panic as they see a room full of other like blob cat robot and a bleeding out boss man on the floor over here.
Hearing them go down the ladder, I will like shout over my shoulder, "Drop the darkness, or you're losing your options."
The dropness darks. The darkness drops.
Drop the beast.
And then pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And they stand in the ladders here, and they stand on the floor here, and they just kind of put their four. Each of them puts their 4 insectile appendages up in the air, hold them up.
Did we even threaten them, or they just like this?
They're cowards. Kill them or let them go. I really don't care.
If you guys want out, I don't mind. Like, I'm not here to kill anyone. Unless they, try to kill me or have something worth taking.
They look at each other. They just are these bug boys. You, Null, you recognize the type of creature that they are? They're the same creatures that were the bouncers at the at Fortune's wheel.
Mm-hmm.
They look to each other.
Wait.
They look up the ladder. They look to the staircase, and they fucking.
Yep. Toodles.
Yeah. Unless I got a sense that they were some sort of actual regional authority, I would have no problem with them leaving. I guess. And actually, that is a question I'd ask here. Do they seem, being that we've seen them as the bouncers, do they seem to be part of perhaps a guild or group or something like them, or are they completely different?
Give me a history or arcana check.
I guess the reason here is I don't want them to spreading news about us if they are. 22,
So
no
great,
advantage.
you know that Yugalot, that they are their brand is a Yugoloth, which is a fiend for hire. So
okay.
they are very much the mercenaries of the lower planes, and they are just they hold no allegiancy. And these Mesoloths, which were the bugs, they are always like they work for the folks that will pay them the most, and well, their boss is dead, so
Yeah, I'll watch them out with just training the rifle and make sure nothing funny, and then think about it and just be like, no, they're not a big risk. In my mind, they have no reason to tell anyone else about what happened here, so it's fine.
Yeah, they probably would have a hard time finding jobs if it was known that they let their boss die on the last one.
Yeah.
Well, unless the boss staying alive was part of the hiring process, then they didn't fail anything.
I guess that's fair. Maybe they were here just to cast darkness,
Yeah.
and they did that, so they succeeded on their job.
Eli don't give two shits. He only cares about whether they're going to talk or not. They're not going to talk. We'll keep moving up. With that, though, I'll also follow up after them to the next level up.
So you head up the ladder as well, make your way into the full. See another ladder that up. Or
Guess we keep going up then, huh?
So
Got a pretty boy left to find and a green machine.
I don't think they're machine, but fair enough.
Look, a humanoid is just a machine made of flesh and bone.
Alright,
Fair enough. I have no
There's a lot-
arguments there.
I'm lighting a cigarette. That's incorrect.
Ow.
I don't know. He kind of has a point.
If you want to go into intricacies of this, you're gonna. Well, let's save for another day. I give you a little.
That's how you know he doesn't have a good argument. I say to Zerali, very much not like hiding what I'm saying.
No, that is a sign that we have some work to do, and philosophical debate is not going to get anything solved. Now, we should go and find out what we need to learn. Don't worry.
It's telling that you can't walk and talk, and I walk up the ladder.
I will
This will
follow.
take much longer than one little ladder climb to discuss with you, Tin Man. Don't think your circuits could even handle it.
I'm smarter than I look.
Yes, I would hope so.
Damn. Emotional damage.
Look, I'm gonna let that one slide. Mostly because
I turn to Sorrel. That's what they say when they don't have any comebacks.
He's got a point too.
Yeah, well, I've
This is
got.
taking too much time. Let's continue this. Find the one who could tell.
Raleigh
what we
hasn't
know.
stopped.
Yeah,
I know.
she's
I've
been moving this whole
It's all
time.
going up then. This is a
I
longer
feel like Eli just has to like have like a pose for every like quip and comeback.
Oh, it's all
Oh, yes.
variations of 100%. It's all variations of fuck. Why am I blanking all of a sudden? Clint Eastwood. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
But also,
imagining,
these are clearly these are Dark Soul ladders. So we have this conversation as we're climbing.
Yes, exactly. So as you reach this next floor, you find yourself in a smaller room where ancient tapestries of the planes and cosmic alignments cover the walls of the simple room. Ladders descend to the floor below, which you just came from, and rise to one more level above. As you enter the room, you hear, "Oh, goodness! Oh, thank God! Oh, my God!" You see a old wizened gnome wearing robes and a tall hat, and he bears the symbol of the Fraternity of Order from Sigil on his chest.
I look at Steve and I say, "Is this the pretty one or the green one?"
Steve looks back at you and I have no idea who this is.
Oh.
so where's the pretty one? And where's the green one?
Green one's upstairs.
Where?
Upstairs.
I thought we went upstairs.
There's still one more level.
There's more upstairs? I guess it is a tower.
There's a ladder right there.
Ignore the gnome and I go up the ladder.
Wait, where are you? Where are you going? There's fiends downstairs. They're gonna hunt me and hurt me.
We killed the
suck.
fiend.
You.
Why? Whoa.
We killed the big fiend and the other two ran away. All that's left are Steve and Chadwick over here.
Chadigan.
That... Heroic heroes. My goodness, my saviors. Thank you so much.
I mean, I'm willing to be a hero if there's pay in it.
I ain't got no money. I'm just a small little gnome.
Okay,
I'm gonna go for the ladder.
I'm out of both confusion that they didn't know about this person. I want to cast Detect Magic, not ritually, but with a spell slot quickly to look around this room, which is pulling up like a jeweler's eyepiece and look around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's jewels in this room.
What is the...
Yes. You detect an aura of magic around the gnome.
what kind of school?
Let me look.
No, it's absolutely something like this, except I hold it to my eye.
Transmutation.
So Zarali and Null have already gone up. Stock, are you still here with me in this level?
I assume that they are.
Alright. What was your name, Master Gnome?
My name? It's Gnomifer.
John Cena.
Gnomifer. Wow. Yeah, I've known a few from the clan Gnomifer back where I'm from. Which part of the multiverse are you origin from?
I'm from Sigil. Can't you see? I'm Gnomifer of the Fraternity of Order.
Alright, let's cut the crap. What are you? Why are you transformed into a gnome to hide?
Probably the pretty boy, I say from up the ladder. He's an incubus, I see.
Well, little pussycat, aren't you a smart one?
Why does everyone call me a pussycat? I'm a
Because you
goddamn
are
toad.
one.
Zarali, because
You know what?
you are.
God damn. Yes, you are right, though. I do have a bit
I
of
just
a twin eye.
imagine the incubus, Null, and Zarali all say that at the same time.
I am not perturbed by this.
Well,
We're trying
you
to hide
figured out
from
my
us.
ploy. I
Yeah.
gotta say it's not never really. I don't usually become a gnome. Hard
Yeah,
to
gnome fur is that's a bit of a stretch. You should
Yeah.
probably learn a little bit of gnomish culture.
hard
but
to role
appropriate
play.
in such a way. Yeah.
So his hands, he raises his hands, his bare chest out. He says, "Oh no, you found me. What are you gonna do with me?"
That cat.
I'm just gonna be like, you should become a warforged. We're all just fucking weird.
I ain't gonna do nothing with you, but you can explain what you're all doing here. These two goons don't seem to know much. We've killed the boss, and
Oh,
2 other Yugoloths just ran off. So I think you're the last one to give us a straight answer.
Flarsh is dead.
We
You
get answer.
say.
We don't judge.
You killed
Yes.
Flarsh?
That's
Well,
right, you're
he
not
attacked
there,
us.
stop it.
I'm climbing up the ladder still. It's a long ladder.
Well,
Flarsh attacked us, and well, we had to do what we had to do.
seems that you are, well, quite formidable foes. Name's Arxis. At your service.
Arxis and our lies.
Is he telling me the truth now?
Insight check.
I guess it's not just on his name, but just generally, I feel like he's being trustworthy.
Oh, he
Right.
is telling you the truth. See, he's being sincere about the information he's giving. There is 100% a glint of, like, I'll stab you in the back the first chance.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
I kind of incubus.
Yeah, very much the first time you meet. Oh, why am I blanking on the most popular? Everyone's fucking hot throb boy from
Hot
Baldur's Gate
throb?
3.
Oh,
What?
Why am I thinking? Why am I blanking on his name? Holy shit! The vampire, the half vampire dude.
Oh, gosh dang it! I would have had it had we.
Period.
yes.
Yes,
What?
Astarion.
Oh fuck! I've been
Ah.
muted for like an hour. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was wondering why you're so quiet. Damn.
Okay, well,
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so you got that.
Arxis
was
gives you
the-
that look of, like, yeah, I'll bite you in your sleep. Or fuck you. One of the two.
Fork, is there
Or
anything
both.
you
Probably
particularly you
both.
wanted to say as part of that though, because you're muted?
Oh no, he did it
Oh
again.
no, he's muted again.
I didn't. What?
What? Oh, I was asking you directly because you were muted. Is there anything you wanted to like say during this that we missed?
Honestly, if there was, I don't even remember. Other than stock offering to go down the throat of this overly thirsty boy.
Oh,
My brain heard stock offering, and it went completely different direction.
Yeah, I bet you're thinking about someone offering you soup
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I
at
am.
a deep fucking
So-
value.
So, anyways, while he's acting all, oh, you got me and everything, that's nice and all. We don't really care what you have to say other than what exactly were y'all here for? What are you doing up here? What is the purpose of this place?
Well, I'm just here to guard your green lady upstairs. I was just odd that guy told me.
So why were you gnome then? You didn't know
I
he was
could
dead?
deceive you. I heard the fight
Right.
downstairs. I wasn't sure who came out victorious and whatever, but now I can see you are so big and strong.
All right, stop the flattery. It doesn't work on us.
Sure.
All right, so
It works on me.
all right, the one up the ladder, sure. Flatter
Weird,
him
I
all
can
you
hear
want.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, from somewhere across the
From
multiverse.
the other multiverse.
The difference is though is Null has zero like interest in anything sexual. It's just likes being complimented.
Feels good.
Oh,
I guess
no, you
I'll
can-
still
robot.
holding the rifle and everything, looking at him. Well, if you don't have any particular information of interest to us, and with your boss being, well, disposed, I guess I'll extend to you the same offer our companion of the ladder did. You can either join us, leave, or die. Now what you want.
I'll join. This place is fairly comfortable, and I don't really have anywhere else to go right now, so I'll just go downstairs and make myself at home. There's a kitchen down there. It looked nice. Ta-ta.
Raleigh from nowhere. I'm still hungry. Can you make me something?
They don't answer.
Expect a 5-course meal by the time we get
I will
down
look
there.
at because Stock's still here. I'll look over. I really don't trust them. They may be up to something.
What
I'm
would
gonna keep
they
an
be
eye
up
out.
to? They seem like they have nowhere to hide stuff.
No, but there's a glint in their eye. They seemed eager to cause pain to us in the opportunity.
Should we? Should we take their eyes? Get the glint out?
It's certainly an option.
We've been lied to
Pause.
before and have survived.
Yeah, fair enough. I do want to see what this thing up there has to say. Why don't we continue up after the others?
So you all reach the top
We're
floor.
still climbing.
You all reach the top floor, and you find, as you come up the stairs, hear a raspy voice say, "Who is that? I'm not telling you anything on how to pilot this place, you stupid fucking fiends. Get out of here."
Fiends are gone. Just us now. I'm a
Alright,
robot.
It's not the first time I've been called that, but you know, you could at least look at me before calling me that.
This
Oh, you are a fiend, aren't you?
I will toss you out of this building.
I just noticed. I'm sorry.
the green-skinned woman at the top here, who's sitting in this chamber. The chamber itself is in narrow windows look out from the stark stone chamber in every direction. In the room's center stands a green crystal atop a stone pillar, and seated in the corner is the green-skinned woman with long white hair and closed eyes as she speaks to you. You're telling me that you what'd you do with them? Wait, you see she sees Steve and Chad again coming up the thing. They're still here.
Yeah, they're idiots and they work for me now. Don't worry about it.
Narrows your eyes at you. Give me a persuasion check. I'll be back.
This is what she's built for.
Nice.
At advantage.
At advantage too.
Could be a crit.
Could be a crit, but
For
Doesn't need to
even
be
more
anyway.
agreement.
nope.
Let's go.
The green-skinned woman looks at you and says, "So you're their new boss. Fair enough. The name is Zathir. Thank you for dealing with these imbeciles who invaded our castle."
Kinda nice place you got.
Yes.
Is it also a grave? Because we kind of saw something downstairs.
Oh. That was the previous occupant of this castle. It was passed to me after they passed away. See.
Did you make them pass away?
Oh, no. That was Laxiulu. Yeah, they were the original
Bless you.
occupant of...
Hey, Steve, remember that name? Because I'm not going to.
Steve's like, "What?" They're like picking their nose. I am a scholar of the plains and studier of the Outlands and the plains beyond. I've been the guard of this castle for years. These fiends were looking for a way to take this fortress over, use it for themselves. Luckily, they did not figure it out, as I would not tell them. You see, the sculpture a few floors below, it's called the Castellan. It's my companion, and it's the heart of Ledkaru, its castle. It controls the castle's movement. I'll introduce you to the Castellan, and like. This is, it's castle. Ledkaru, it's a repository of learning, a place of study for the outer planes. The Githzerai created it long ago. And, well, you're not the first visitors as well. Obviously, these damn fiends came here, but not long ago, there was a little robot who came through to ask some questions about the Outlands and the outer planes.
That's the one we're looking for.
Oh, you're looking for Rome? He was a sweetheart. He had been using a mimir to follow the path of the last great Modron March. Not really sure why he wanted to find the last great Modron March, but he said that he was intending to learn truths of the multiverse. He decided that he would leave his mimir here. He left it in my study.
And let's
Mimir.
pretend that we don't know what a mimir is.
Oh. A mimir, it's a little skull-shaped device. It's filled with knowledge. It recounts information to whoever uses it.
Is it supposed to be broken?
Hopefully not. Most mimirs are
What
intact.
happened? What would happen if it was broken?
That would be unfortunate. It would to be repaired. We would have to see what has happened to it.
I pull it out.
Oh, shit.
I think big, green, and ugly down there. Sorry, no offense. Was
I'm small, shriveled, and green. I'm no skin off my back.
Yeah. Just I didn't want to like get out there like that. I hate green people or anything. That wasn't my intent.
That's all right.
He does, but he would like to say it on his own.
You're also
I
making it
do
way more
not.
awkward by trying to rationalize your way out of a position.
Well,
Look,
position you
I have
put you in.
charisma.
I would
of
assume-
5. Work with me here.
I would assume this repository of information is what What's-Her-Face was looking for. We could probably just take this back.
I wouldn't be too certain on that. We should check it first if we can fix it.
Yeah. Do you know how to fix
That's
this
not
thing, or
really
do we
our
have to
problem.
find someone to fix it? Well,
Wait, hold on. I have. You haven't given me a chance to look at it. I am pretty skilled at these sort of things. I might be able to put it back together. At least let me give it a shot. I haven't even taken a close look at it yet.
Okay.
I will
Alright,
hand it
while
over.
they work on that, I'm just gonna ask her and get some details on where, like, the direction the Modron went.
Yeah, that'd be good. Nice.
So, yeah, the Thier listens to your questions. She goes,
Not sure. Rome was a very good guest, but they left in quite a fluster. And I left a day or two ago when we were a little bit further away. They left their mimir here, the mosaic mimir to be specific, and, well, they said that they were off to find the Mordron March. Why are you so curious about this little Rome fella?
It might be in trouble. We're keeping it from being broken.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Eli, can you give me an Arcana check, please, at advantage?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to insight check because now I'm
Now-
not sure if that's our actual goal or not.
Is this Arcana check? Is it something I can use through any of my tools?
Yes. Yeah. You're assessing how to repair this skull.
Yeah. So then I have a number of tools I'm proficient in, expertise in, perhaps. Between tinkers and actually, I guess
It'd be
tinker would
tinkers.
the only
This
one that
thing
makes
is
sense
like
there.
it's a fine. You're not going to be smithing on this thing. It's more of
Yeah.
like a fine.
Actually, I
repair.
realized I have thieves, tinkers, forgery, alchemist, and guitar. So I think tinkers is the one.
Guitar. Give it the bonker.
Guitar.
bong.
That's intelligence. So that would be a
Nice.
18.
Very good. You do a once over on this thing. It'll take you a little while, but you immediately know how to kind of piece this thing back together.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've seen something like this before. It's a little different, but if you give me some time and a little gumption, I can put this back together. We can figure out what's in it. I will need a space to work on, though, so perhaps a little cramped up here, or I'll head back down to the study and use one of the tables. Continue the questioning. I mean, I might get some more information, but... now, this is the first time you've seen Eli fixated on a project, and he is now 100%. It's dilated cat eyes. It is. I'm going to work on this thing.
Working on something like this is Eli's catnip.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll head downstairs to find one of the
Okay.
unflipped tables to work on.
So yeah, Zathir and the party all move back downstairs to the kitchen, where Arxis is indeed chefing up has shoved Flarsh into the corner and is chefing up some food. Looks like he's making grilled cheese.
Hell yeah.
Zathir starts as she descends down the stairs. I thought you killed all the fiends. Arxis just kind of waves over his shoulder. Hey.
Yeah, we killed the ones that are a threat to us. These ones are hired.
Yeah, this one though, the pretty boy over here, watch out for. He's got daggers in his eyes, but he's good for now.
He turns around and gives you the fucking lip bite look. Like, oh, little old me. I'm just cooking grilled cheese.
I literally just wave a paw. I'm like, whatever. I'm working on this now.
Under his breath, he just goes meow.
I heard that.
I love this guy.
All right, so it takes you about an hour, Eli, but you're able to piece back together and physically repair this Mimir. And it does look. I wish I could find an image, but there is a. It does have it's a Mimir that is made of bits and pieces of stained glass, obsidian, other material, and you put the final piece into place. You've moved the table back into the center of the room where you put your tinker tools down and you push your chair back. And you see the light behind this skull's eyes, this mechanical skull's eyes, dimly flicker for a moment and then turn on. And you hear the robotic voice, rebooting.
Windows
Memory
noises.
damaged. Memory damaged. Gate Town information needed. Gate Town information needed. Missing. Hello.
Well, it's the best I...
Hello. I am the Mosaic Mimir. How can I be of help? Data missing. Data missing.
Ugh,
So, Gate Town.
seems that way.
The Githzerai, Zathir, she looks to you and says, the gate towns. There are gate towns all around the Outlands, each of them representing one of the outer planes. There's a portal in each of them that leads to those outer planes. And, well, it seems that this Mimir was tasked with getting information on each of them. Possibly that would repair its data. It seems to be corrupted after the unfortunate accident, Big Green Oaf. She steps forward. She says, please, data on the Great Modron March. There's a whirring sound, and Eli's sparks shoot out of the skull's head.
Yeah. That back.
Modron March. Data corrupted. Data lost. Gate Town data needed. Gate Town data needed for repair. Data lost.
Alright. Conversations with this little robot fella. You have any idea which one of these gate towns might be the one to go to for us?
You, Zathir nods and once again addresses the Mimir. Mosaic Mimir, which gate town information is corrupt? The Mimir once again sparks for a moment, says, missing data on following gate towns. Automata, Cursed, Excelsior, Faunal, Glorium, Regus, Sylvania. Missing data on Great Modron March. Data corrupt. Gate Town data needed.
Is that every gate town? I have a feeling that's every gate town, isn't it?
No, but it was a lot of them.
Zathir shakes her head. Oh, there's quite a few gate towns. Please, come upstairs. Come upstairs. I'll introduce you to the Castellion, and we can... If you're interested in exploring the Outlands, well, you've liberated my castle, and you are now welcome guests.
Hooray!
Well, it would be nice to make sure my company isn't run into the ground.
Come. She walks upstairs.
Can other than just accepting your kind invitation, can this facility move in such a way to take us to these gate towns? Or
Oh, yes, come on.
is there for
Upstairs now, quick. I'm going to
All right.
activate the thing. We'll get going.
all right, after you.
So she
Ma'am? Yeah.
heads upstairs, and you find yourself as she points over this massive map that is basically a 3D map of what looks to be the Outlands. In the center, you see the tall spire.
That's cool.
That is where Sigil is located. She says, "All right, Castellan, activate the castle." And you feel the castle rumble beneath you as you look out the windows, and those smaller towers and turrets that you saw scattered across the thing bring themselves back together as the castle raises itself up on legs. All right.
Wow. So we go higher up in the air then?
Yes.
Oh, so it wasn't just like okay, it's got legs underneath it. Got it.
Neat.
We're in a Gundam.
You are
That's cool.
in. Where to find
Rubble.
I don't. This is some
You're
reason in my
here.
head. I have the. Imagine what that Pokemon is. Whoa! Oh, we've seen this before, but now I have context
cool.
for it.
Yeah, it was
That
on
is
like the
super
cover
cool.
of the adventure.
Oh, because we talked about
Yeah,
this because it was like the mausoleums in Elden Ring.
Yep.
I remember that. Yeah.
So you now have the party now has their home base.
Oh,
The
that's
walking castle of Ledkaru. And you are presented with the map of the Outland.
cool. Ooh, I love maps. I love maps.
Oh God.
Oh, it's lots of pixels. Well, not very many
Holy
pixels
shit.
actually. Oh. Oh.
And you
Oh, I like
are...
this.
I don't know where the fuck you are right now. Oh, there you are.
Dude, I'm gonna spend way too much time looking at this map.
That's where we're going
There's
to
a
end for
lot
the night,
going on.
as you chart your course to somewhere.
I feel like we just had the moment in Elden Ring where you get out of Limgrave and see, oh, that was a tiny portion of the map.
Yeah.
For no particular reason, which ones are the evil planes?
The lower planes.
Oh, the Boeing ones.
Right, there's,
Which one
the
are the
outer planes have the lower and the
characters?
upper. Right?
Yep. So
I love the silence for a moment after that.
Can you guys see? Can you see all this stuff on the outside?
Yeah.
There's like rings and
Bunch of symbols. That's why I was
runes.
asking which
Oh.
ones were the evil.
Okay.
So
Well,
these are all
we'll
related
get
to
that
the
information.
plane. Yeah.
She'll give you that information next time, as every outer plane has a gate town and a way to get to the outer plane. To the gate.
Although, just real quick question, because of the map, are these just symbolized on the outside, or are they actually like perimeter? Or are they
Those are
somewhere
just symbols on
within
the
map?
outside. If you look around
Okay.
the outer edge of the Outlands, you'll see multiple settlements.
I see a lot of different stuff. That's why I was assuming that's probably what they were.
Hmm?
Oh, and now I can kind of figure out which ones. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Did I mention I like maps? I like this. This is
Yeah, and there's other points of interest. And that's where we're gonna end.
I like the plane that's symbol is a Jolly Rancher.
Oh, but
Party token still hurts my eyes.
it does.
I've made it better. Okay.
Yeah. The one.
Oh wait,
below
no.
the
This
gear.
one's the bad one. Hold up.
I like the
I have the
IP.
better one. The one that's
I
less.
love the
The one
little,
that's
like,
less eye hurty.
Pagoda on the leaf in the lake.
Here.
What about like
That's
Mecha
better.
Shark?
That's
Oh, the donut.
better-ish.
Oh yeah, Pagoda Leap, and there's like Mecha Shark further up.
But yeah, no, I was talking about this one being the Jolly Rancher.
Where?
I would have
That's-
said
oh.
Tootsie Roll, but
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
Sorry, bring it again.
same general form factor.
Oh yeah. There's all kinds of fun stuff. There's the pagoda on the lake. There is the
Minas Tirith.
There
I
is
see a Ferris wheel.
there's the robot going curses.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
And somewhere at the bottom is a company that's praying their CEO never finds their way back.
And here's our ride from the Feywild. I somehow took a wrong turn.
Oh, wait, where? Oh yeah.
Little hot air balloon.
Yeah. There's all kinds of fun stuff. So that's
Okay, is that a crystal desert?
uh-huh.
I like the dino in the woods
They
next to the little,
they stole it, Neon.
Dead, but I
Wait,
don't think
what?
they
There's
stole
a-
it. the same
okay,
way.
Wait, where's the dino?
right down there, or whatever this is.
Yeah, there
Oh.
absolutely is a dinosaur down there.
Oh, dude.
There also is a goofy lizard over here.
That's a
I
big
just wanna-
boy.
Point out the eye cave.
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw
this
that
is
earlier.
next to the cave of eyes.
The fleshy hole.
Eye cave, and then there's just this one angry robot up here.
Oh, this is so fucking funny.
Whoever
Dude,
did
this
the
is a
watercolor
fun
on this just
map.
had a fucking blast. There's like, what are we
Oh,
gonna put
yeah.
in this area?
There's a Pokeball.
Hmm.
This is honestly like peak fantasy map design.
Very whimsy.
Very whimsy. But yeah, you'll get more explanation on this next time. Good
Ooh,
job with
I
all
like-
your. You are
Still
indeed.
surviving.
Yeah, well, you're also indeed doing more. You're bringing your knowledge from Witchlight, which is we don't need to fight all these dudes. we can use Eon's current
with good
character. We
enough
can use the
rolls,
power
yeah.
of CEO to
Honestly, my strongest character.
aggressively expand.
I still love the fact that I'm just running 5 charisma.
Good.
Because I'm pretty sure the lowest stat I've had on any character.
That's excellent. None charisma.
That's
Yeah,
the bad,
I've
bad
got
experience.
3 negative modifiers.
It's honestly very. I love having characters with a lot of negatives. You really just have to
Mhm.
role play into them, and kind of play out why it's like that.
All right.
It's
Well,
fun.
ending the stream.